The new Street Fighter 6 patch is here, and that means it's time to make a tier list. Today we're going to be looking at the biggest winners and losers of this patch. So just to give you a quick overview, in my opinion, this is a fairly mild patch. I don't think it's going to greatly shake up the game, but there is one important thing to know before we get into this. There are two universal patch changes, like two universal balance changes you need to know for this patch. Number one, across the board, anybody who has an overhead, like you can do a neutral drive rush overhead or drive rush cancel overhead, like a forward medium punch kind of move, on block, they are all universally +1 and outside of throw range. So that got nerfed for every single character in the game. So, like Ryu, Akuma, Sagat, Guile, that's huge. And number two, they removed the drive rush eating your jump input during drive rushes. So two big universal changes that affect the cast. The drive rush one, just a general quality of life thing, and the overhead nerf is across the cast. So now they can't pressure you for free anymore after you block an overhead, which is great. That's a change I've been asking for since like the beginning of season 1. I thought it was ridiculous that you could be like +3 on an overhead. Anyways, let's go for this. I'm going to go and just separate this into big winners, nothing changed, and losers. Because again, a lot of characters didn't get any crazy changes this time around. So let's go for this and let's just figure out who's going to be what. So let's start with Ryu. Ryu got nerfed quite a lot. So Ryu's solar plexus, his forward hard punch, they changed the proximity guard. It used to start on frame 3. Now it starts on frame 17. This is so much easier to walk back out of. See, I'm holding back. I can't walk out of this. This is the old patch. You can see my inputs. I'm holding back right here. I'm holding back before he hits the ground and I stop. Now, let's go to the new patch. Exact same situation, exact same spacing, by the way. And I'm walking backwards after he hits the ground, and I'm still out of here. He also lost his burnout roots. It's not as good anymore when your opponent isn't burnout and doing your thing. So Ryu got nerfed. I think he's still, like, good. Like, they didn't touch his donkey kick. They didn't touch his, like, standing hard punch or stuff like that. You know, his Shogeki stuff. His Denjin is still good. But overall, he's slightly less dumb than before. So that's a nerf. Plus, you know, the universal overhead nerf. He's not plus if you block his overhead anymore. So I'm going to say Ryu is nerfed. Luke is a winner. I don't think it's really going to change him too much as a character in the overall tier list. I mean, he's got better pressure in the corner now. He's got better combo routes. He can do different things, higher damage, but I don't think the main issues that kind of plaguing this character are really going to be fixed, plus the overhead nerf, right? So there's that. Next, Chun-Li. She got some little buffs and stuff, but you know, honestly, I think in the grand scheme of things, she's going to be the same. I don't think she's going to change too much. Jamie is a winner. They buffed the range on his crouching medium kick. That's huge. Drive rush crouching light kick. So light kick itself is now +5 on hit, which means he can do drive rush, light kick, and combo into his medium buttons, which is really good. So these are actually real buffs for Jamie. So yeah, that's going to help him a lot. Guile is also a winner of this patch. He got a new route, so now he gets a ground bounce if he does counter hit, crouching medium kick, overhead target combo, and he can link a flash kick after that. And he got a buff to his OD Sonic Blade. So before he only had one version of Sonic Blade. Now if he does the light punch and medium punch together, it kind of like stays in front of him and goes really, really slow as a wall, but it starts up faster than before. So it's like a wall for him. And the medium punch, hard punch version kind of slowly travels forward, more kind of like the old version, letting him walk forward and keep his pressure. So they give him some new tools. Overall, he's a winner of this patch. I'm going to say Kimberly. I'm putting her in win maxing. This character got some bug fixes and some little quality of life stuff, as she could do something out of her teleport. The fact that this character didn't get a single nerf is absolutely insane to me. I think her run pressure is absolutely ridiculous. So just for not getting nerfed at all, this character is win maxing huge. Jury, whatever, I'm gonna say same. She got some quality of life stuff. Some jury players told me she's slightly nerfed, slightly buffed, but I don't think she's gonna really change too much. She's essentially the same character, I think. Dalsim, apparently Dalsim got some huge buffs. I'm going to make a video exactly about what changed with Dalsim. He's a very rare character and not a lot of people play him at a high level, but don't worry, I got you guys. I'm going to get one of the better sim players in the world, and I'm going to make a video about what exactly has changed about this character so you know exactly how to deal with it. Honda, you got some changes, but you know, honestly, I think he's going to be the same. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. The changes. You got some better frame data on his sumo, on the palms and stuff like that, but nothing that's really gonna change his character too much. Ken got some. Ken can do standing medium kick and make it super cancelable. So he can do standing medium kick into level 2, which is pretty crazy. But the real things that this character needed, which was like giving him slightly better throw loops, because they really nerfed his throw loop back in the Elena patch. I don't think anything is really going to change to really make Ken a much better character. Blanka. Okay, so Blanka did get nerfed, but I think he's going to be okay. I think he kind of needs Blanka can kind of be in between. So basically he can't, you know, his command hop thing when he goes left and right. It used to be throw invulnerable. It's not throw invulnerable anymore. So you can throw it on reaction. If you think he's going to do it, you can throw it. And also Blanka-chan, like the Blanka doll. Before, if you hit Blanka while Blanka-chan was active, he could like recover from the hit. Blanka-chan would still hit you. The doll would hit you and then he could combo you. Now, if you hit him, Blanka-chan doesn't hit you anymore. So that's a nerf to his overall pressure. He lost a little bit of drive gauge chip on his level 2 roots and stuff, but honestly, I think this character is still going to be good. And I think people like Mena and everything, I even saw on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, he said Blanka's going to be all right. Dee Jay got this one of the silliest buffs I've ever seen. So his OD sway. Before, if you did the OD sway and you did the forward dash, you just got a forward dash. But now you can do the forward dash, do a back dash out of it, and then you can do a follow-up from that. So you can do back dash, Elmo flood. But anyways, you can do back dash, forward dash, get out of it again, and then do either the low overhead or kick launcher out of it. It's pretty silly. Pretty silly. Someone in chat just said Elmer, and I saw Elmer, and I almost said Silmer flood. All right, here we go. Japan called it. You guys, if you're a Manon player, please send your regards to Octagawa. I'm actually gonna put her in the ouch tier. I think she got nerfed. You know, I think she got nerfed. This is against my prediction. I thought they were actually gonna buff this character just because of all the memes. I think she got nerfed. So if you don't know what happened to her, same idea as Ryu. So they nerfed her. They nerfed her standing heavy kick, the proximity guard. So now you can walk out of it easy, right? So you can make it whiff. This used to be a really hard button to whiff punish. Basically, the best option against her standing heavy kick was to reaction perfect parry it. But now, because it lost a lot of its proximity guard, you can get out. They gave her a buff to her standing heavy punch. It has more active frames, and I think they gave her a new confirm to get into medals. But honestly, getting a new confirm to get into medals when they nerf your main button in neutral, like your nice big button that controlled a lot of space and kind of did neutral for you, overall, I think that's going to put her into ouch tier. Okay, Marisa got some changes. They made her standing heavy kick easier to whiff punish. It was one of the harder buttons to whiff punish, and it gave her really good reward on punish counter. But honestly, you know, whatever. I think she's going to be kind of the same. They made her a little bit more plus after certain things. I know some modern players were asking for Quadriga, which I think is the step kick thing. In modern, she didn't get that. So, all right, JP. Might be too early to tell because JP is a character where if you change some of his frame data, his setups end a little bit. Like, so his setups change a bit. But I'm going to put JP into the top of win maxing. This character, I don't know why. You guys got to talk to Street Fighter dev team yourself. Crouching medium kick, standing medium punch. They are not special cancelable moves, right? And I'm actually going to load up the game to show you this one because it's just so like... I was going to edit in most of these character changes later when I'm editing this video. But to be perfectly honest with you, I have to show you this one right now because I want to laugh with chat while I do it, because you guys are gonna flip your lids. So JP, crouching medium kick, not a special cancelable move, not a super cancelable move either. Here I'm doing supers, doesn't come out, right? Same thing with standing medium punch. Let me turn off the punish counter there. But they made it. You can pop this shit in neutral now. You go like this. You want to play some footsies? Let's go. I have no idea. Then I think if this is correct. Yes. So drive rush, crouching medium kick. Into snap is a block string that leaves you. Did you catch that number there, by the way? Did you catch that number there? A nice round number. Plus 10 for JP. In case you didn't know, his standing heavy kick is 12 frames. So I hope you enjoy that nice juicy frame trap. from JP. Can't do it on overhead? Unfortunately. They should have given it to the overhead too. Why not? I mean, if you're gonna go in, you gotta go all in. Chat is livid right now. At this point, did Capcom even play the game? Yeah, they do. They probably all main JP. I wouldn't nerf my main character, would you? Cammy got some buffs, but like honestly, I think she can be the same. They made her dive kick better. Now if she does a dive kick and she's plus, the screen shakes. She gets better advantage on hit. She got better ways to convert off dive kick, but like really, I don't think dive kick is what was kind of making this character whatever. They gave her some extra combo routes on forward heavy kick, but like, I don't know, man. I think she's gonna be the same. Okay, Lily, I'm actually gonna put her in a winner. She got a really silly change where she can change how far her wind-stalked Condor Spire travels. So now basically, I can't do it because I don't play Lily, so I'm not gonna show you. But what she can do is she can use the light one, make you parry, make the parry whiff, and then either command grab or throw you. So that's really, really good. So Lily 100% won. She's better than before, and she has things that she can do that she couldn't do before. So yeah, so basically the dumb character with like dumb mix. Like, not dumb mix, you know what I mean? I'm biased against this character. But the character that's kind of known for, like, kind of brain rot gameplay got more brain rot-y. Same as Dee Jay. So really sticking to their character traits. So, I don't know. If you like that style of play, it's going to be better. And she's going to be harder to fight against now than before. There's an extra mind game to be done. Geef, I think Geef got, like, on paper, buffed. But overall, in terms of, like, the character he struggles against, like, someone like JP... These guys up here, they got either the same or better, so he didn't really get any changes that's going to overcome this. So I think he's pretty much the same. All right? I'm talking about power, like in the game at high level play. I don't mean like actually on paper, but I think he's going to be the same. Rashid also got buffed a little bit and things like that, but I was seeing like Big Bird saying he wants to learn to like see Viper or something. I don't know. I think this guy's going to be about the same. He got some changes, but again, I think they're inconsequential. Aki got some little changes to her jab. She can now chain crouching light punch into standing light punch, which she couldn't do before. But I think the number one thing kind of holding this character back in the meta and at like high level was her lack of like consistent, solid anti-airs against characters that could change their trajectory. You know, Bison, Akuma, Cammy, those kind of characters. So I think she's going to be exactly the same for the most part. She got some little quality of life things, but nothing that's really going to make you flip your shit. Ed's a tricky one. So Ed, I'm going to put Ed as a winner. He definitely didn't get buffed. He did get nerfed. They made his crouching heavy kick, which is the one that kind of goes up like this. They nerfed that. They made it have extra recovery. He lost... he got extra damage scaling on his level 2 routes. He doesn't do as much drive meter gain and everything. But then he also got a target combo buff that gives him a lot of corner carry. So people already found new level 2 routes that give just as good corner carry, but not as much meter gain. So... I don't know, I think the fact that this character didn't get nerfed into the ground, which is what everybody was expecting, just puts him into the winner side. He's still a usable character, and if you're wondering, Chris, why do you think he's still usable despite the nerfs? Sahara, the guy who just won Capcom Cup a couple of days ago, tweeted, "I'm gonna stick on Ed for the rest of the year." So if he's not losing sleep about these changes, neither should you, because if you can keep playing him at that level, that means you can play him at your level too. Akuma, I don't know how to feel on Akuma. Akuma got two really like big changes, and I'm really confused because when I was asking other Akuma players, a lot of the English speaking Akumas were like really hype about his changes, but like all the Japanese players, like including Daigo and everyone, they're just like, yo, what did we do to deserve this? Like they're like, Akuma's dead. We got Akuma here. So this is the old patch. I didn't update my laptop. My laptop isn't connected to the internet right now, so this is actually the old unupdated version that we've been playing up until a couple of hours ago. Here we go. So Akuma used to be able to do crouching medium kick into OD Adamant Flame, and that would combo. And the reason why this is really good is because Akuma is not really a character that wants to be using 3 bars of drive gauge to get lots of damage. He gets poor damage output. But as soon as he gets you like past the middle part of the screen and he's able to hit you with this, now he gets really good corner carry for only 2 bar, and he gets Oki. Also, there are situations in the corner where you push a button, he whiff punishes you with like something like Crouching Medium Punch. And Crouching Medium Punch will combo into itself, but has a little bit less range than Crouching Medium Kick. So if you were to get something here, like a counter hit, there, you can combo on counter hit from Crouching Medium Punch into Crouching Medium Kick. Here, this is the new patch, and I go for the exact same thing. This part still combos, but this doesn't. So he lost the Adamant Flame. They also made the buff that he got though was his charge fireball takes less time to start up. So we got new combo routes, and he has a new max damage combo in the corner. And it's also easier to just kind of let this rip a little bit faster, react to your opponent doing stuff. But I don't know, I don't think getting charge fireball shenanigans is really going to be a buff to this character. So I think he got nerfed. That's my personal opinion. For me, I think anything he gains with extra damage or any kind of like plus frame stuff he can get with this, because now you're more plus on block if you make your opponent block this. I don't know, I think that's all overshadowed by what he lost with that crouching medium kick, OD item, and flame route. So for me, my opinion, and I could be very wrong about this, but I'm going to put Akuma as believe it or not, he got buffed. Bison's a winner. So this one also needs to be shown. You need to see what actually changed with him. So this, I'm not going to load up the old version of the game for this because I don't think it needs to be done. But basically, he got a buff to his medium punch bomb. Alright, so what changed with Bison was his bomb stuff. First, his bomb on block, and then his bomb pressure. Sorry, his bomb pressure, and then what happens on medium bomb. So, in the previous patch, what a lot of Bison players would do to steal their turn, they would do this, and that would put them at +6. But I mean, you're not playing Bison to beat +6, right? You'd play a low tier character if you want those kind of frames. So, Capcom decided to buff him. Because now, if you do the bomb activation, you are +9. It used to be +6. They gave him 3 extra frames, which means he gets nice guaranteed back hard kick counter hits, you know, all that kind of stuff, extra pressure, fantastic. And not only that, they made it. This wasn't possible before. This is the medium bomb. You couldn't do this before either. So now you get 37% if you have level 1. And not only do you get 37%, you get really good corner carries. Now there's actually a reason to use medium bomb, which with Bison players up until now never did. It was either just light or heavy. That's pretty good. They also changed his Devil's Reverse. You can't go as far forward anymore on this. So this is actually a nerf. And then he also got some new level 2 stuff. Oh, there it is. I think that's a new route. I could be wrong. I think that's a new route. He got something with a level 2. I'm going to be honest, I don't really remember what it was. I saw it on Twitter real quick. So Terry got some changes. So Overdrive Power Charge, you can now cancel the other special moves. You know, so you get some new combo routes and stuff like that. Here's the first nerf that Terry got. So Light Crack Shoot, pushback on block during burnout has increased. So he lost his burnout route, so it's not as good as before. Round Wave, pushback on hit has been reduced, so they stay closer. Overdrive Power Charge, like the heavy version, can now cancel a special move. So what that would look like, you guys don't know, Overdrive Power Charge is this thing right here. So here, this wasn't possible before. I couldn't do a Round Wave here. So now he's gonna get new new combo routes. I don't know what the combo routes are. I didn't learn them myself, but he gets silly stuff. So for Terry, all things considered, yeah, he get nerfed a little bit, but he could have gotten hit so much more that I'm gonna put him as a winner. Again, it doesn't mean he got buffed. He actually got nerfed a little bit on paper in one way, but I think overall he came out better. Why is Kim win-maxing? Because she didn't get nerfed at all. She got improved. Alright, here we go. Mai. This is one that's gonna make everybody angry. I'm sorry, but I have to put Mai in the win-maxing tier. I think she's still like really viable at top level, and I think she's pretty much the same, if not slightly better in some ways. I'm not gonna say what it is. You'll see the changes. She got some new routes and stuff, and she has better ways to combo into like level 1 and stuff. And her fan pressure, like her OD fan pressure, got like mildly adjusted. They could have done this character so much worse that I'm keeping her here. Elena, she got some changes. I think Elena's pretty good. I think we're gonna see a little bit more of this character going on. So she didn't get nerfed, that's for sure. But I think she'd kind of be. Nah, you know what? She got something with. She got level 2, so I'm putting her as a winner. She got some buffs to her level 2. She can get more drive meter and I think a little bit more health. So she definitely walked out a better character overall. There you go. Healing gives you 2 bars of drive. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a winner for sure. All right, here we go. Sagat, my current favorite character in the game, the guy I enjoy playing the most. Honestly, this dude, I was worried. I was like, they're gonna they're gonna nerf this guy. I saw some early gas leaks that they made his crouching medium punch 8 frames at his 7, which would have killed all his pressure, but you know what? Boom, winner. He did eat the universal overhead nerf that everybody else got, so that's not so bad, but the only nerf he got was they made crouching medium punch extra 2 frames of recovery on whiff. So I mean, I don't know, just don't be free. Don't whiff as a Sagat player, you know? Just play footsies. Don't be whiffing. Viper, huge changes. She's much better now than she was before. Standing hard punch, thunder knuckle jump cancel, now +1 on block. Her level 1 super has a better vertical hitbox. She got a lot of buffs. There's too many to talk about. Crouching medium punch has a better hitbox. She's a much better character, and I think we're going to see a lot more Viper players now than we did before the patch. She feels like she got some very meaningful buffs that are actually going to help and improve this character. Those are my overall impressions. Again, just to reiterate, it's not necessarily a they got buffed or they got nerfed patch. It's just like, how do I think they're walking out of this patch? And just day one, you know, I only got to see the patch notes for like a couple of hours. I've been streaming all day and stuff like that. I'm a little bit tired, so I could be making some mistakes here, but that's just my overall feelings of this patch. Do you guys agree, disagree? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoying everything. Hope you're enjoying the patch, and I hope you are one of my win-maxing brothers, or at least winners, who got a character that's doing well. If not, if you're kind of in this area here, man, make a kind suggestion to try out one of these characters here. You might have a lot more fun with the game. Play a top tier. See you in the next one. Peace.